What's up guys, it's Nicole, also known as Nikki Vegan, and for those of you who love a big comforting bowl of noodles, I think you're gonna love today's recipe. It is my vegan peanut noodles and it's super easy to make, so let's get started. So first things first, I have a little hack for you, and this is something you can do anytime you're measuring out coconut milk from a can. Because if you've ever opened up a can of coconut milk, you'll find that the top is coconut cream and the bottom is coconut water, and that's kind of hard to measure out. So what I like to do is just open it up, pour it straight into a blender, blend for like 10 seconds, and then you have this really nice, smooth, evenly distributed coconut milk that is so much easier to measure. And I like to store the leftovers in a little container with a lid right in the refrigerator, and then when I go to use it again, I just give it a shake to mix it all together again, and then it's perfectly ready to go again. So that just makes things so much easier, and that's what I do anytime I'm using coconut milk. Now for the sauce, you're going to need 1 cup of natural peanut butter. I like to use creamy. Then we're gonna do half of a cup of that coconut milk that we mixed from before, along with 2 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, half of a teaspoon of garlic powder, 3 grinds of salt, a half a teaspoon of sesame oil. This is really an important ingredient because you get so much flavor bang for your buck. Then I'm going to add just a hint of spice with 6 dashes of cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, and then the juice from 2 limes. I like to use soba noodles in this dish, and my soba noodles are actually a blend of buckwheat and whole wheat flour, and buckwheat is really high in protein. So I know a lot of times people ask, where can you get protein on a vegan diet? And you can get it in all kinds of ways, including whole grains, and buckwheat is one of the highest in protein of the whole grains, but they just taste like noodles. So I love adding them in whenever I can. They're really hearty and really filling. So for the veggies, I'm gonna make some zucchini noodles, and I'm just gonna do this with a regular old kitchen vegetable peeler. You don't have to have fancy equipment to make veggie noodles. All you need is a clean zucchini, washed and dried, and a vegetable peeler. But you just want to go ahead and make these noodles. It's going to create these really nice ribbons, and I'm going to do the same thing with a carrot. Now, vegetable noodles are really popular, and you'll see, especially in a lot of raw vegan restaurants, that they'll do only 100% veggie noodles, and that's totally something you can do if you want. But I find that I get hungry pretty quickly if I only eat zoodles. So what I like to do is mix the zoodles and the carrot noodles with buckwheat pasta like this, and that way I kind of get half and half, and it makes a really nice filling dish that is a little bit more satiating than if you did only vegetables. Again, that's a personal preference, but this is the way I like to do it. Another key ingredient here is going to be scallion, and scallions can be a little bit tricky to chop. If you ever try to cut them, the layers kind of squish around a little bit and it can be hard to get all the way down. So something I like to do is actually just use some clean kitchen scissors and cut them just directly into the bowl. It's way faster, way easier, and I just think it's fun. I like to add a handful of chopped cilantro to this as well. It adds a nice freshness and another layer of flavor. And then it's time to just mix everything together with the sauce. My preference is when the noodles are still kind of warm. I like to eat this as a warm dish, but you can also eat it as a cold dish if you like. And then I like to finish it with some red pepper flakes, some sesame seeds for a nice little crunch, and some more scallions and lime wedges on the side, because adding more lime juice to this only adds more flavor as well. So as you can see, this is a really multi-layered dish, lots of flavor going on, and it's just comforting to have a warm, creamy bowl of pasta. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you make it, let me know what you think of it in the comments below, and if you make it for a fellow noodle lover in your life, I'd love to know what they think of it as well. So comment down below, and I will see you guys in a video very soon. Bye!